New England Candlepins is made possible through the generous support of the U.S. Candlepin Bowling Association. Learn more at uscandlepin.com. By Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Visit ryanfamily.com. By your community's public access channel. And by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. And thanks for watching.
From Ryan Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts, it's New England Candlepins. In our second Sweet 16 show,
Dan Legge is ready to take on Mike Erickson. Then in Game 2, Mike Kustak is poised to take on Johnny Blais. Now let's roll with your hosts, Richie Myrick and Dave Chestercove.
Welcome back to New England Candlepins for our second show of our Sweet 16 round. We have Danny Legge, our number 6 seed, facing against Mike Erickson, our 11th seed. Danny, a former champion back in spring of 2015. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I haven't bowled too much recently, but still feeling good.
Feeling fresh?
Feeling fresh.
Feeling good?
Feeling good. Ready to go.
All righty. Richie, how's Mike doing?
We're going to find out, Dave. I'm here with Mike Erickson. Mike, he's our 11th seed. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
How you been bowling lately?
Real good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
How good?
Very good.
That good?
That good.
Lookout cookout, Dan. You got nothing for him?
I'm not worried.
All right, you guys.
Always have a good rival.
Yeah? Oh, okay, so you guys have bowled each other before? All right, so I think we're in for a good time and a good match here with Mike and Dan, and we'll be back after this.
And welcome back to New England Candlepin with our matchup between Dan Legge and Mike Erickson.
Good job, Rob. Alrighty, as Rob said, to Rob's right is Richie Myrick, to Rob's left is myself.
That's Dave Chestercove.
And Mike Erickson's going to lead us off when he's ready to go.
Oh, this is a TV show.
Oh.
Fantastic. So we got Mike Erickson leading off on lane 1. Mike's been on the show 4 times. He's got a record of 2-2. So he's no stranger to the program.
I've been told during the interview, with a strike to lead off, that he is no stranger to bowling Dan Legge.
Yeah, spirited rivalry. They've bowled each other, I believe it's 300 times.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's just many.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I know. I'm going to need my toes to count that high.
No, yeah.
You got that many toes?
I got a lot of toes.
You might want to get that checked out, Richie.
Yeah.
There's some web feet going on there.
I got web feet syndrome. 300 toes.
Mike, looking to get a little bit of result here with the second ball, especially in the strike field. Well, he plays a smart play. I don't think he wanted to be that far left, but he gets a 7 fill in it.
That's a safe play. Got away with that, though.
Love to clean this up for a 10.
He'll take that 17 through 1.
And he does.
10.
Great start for Mike.
27 through 2 is a 135 clip. That's a good start. Now Dan Legge, a previous champion, as Dave alluded to.
Dan starts off with a pitch out, but makeable spare. Just by. And a 9-box.
Yeah, I also bowled.
You were saying?
Apparently that was it.
Stop me.
Oh, I thought I stopped you.
No, she stopped me.
I was going to mention his high triple and make a joke out of it. He said 544 in the open, or before we started.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to, you know,
that's
where I was going to go with that.
That's an impressive
You go, though.
I know Dan very well also. I bowl with him in the winter here at Ryan's.
Good ball in the 1-2 pocket. He's got a tough one here. A little bit of angled wood in front of the 3-6, and he's got the 7 as well. He's going to go try to go deep on that, and yeah, that wood was just a tough angle. I think he had to go all the way to the right.
Yeah, I agree, Rich. I think that was his best opportunity to carry at least over the 7-pin, maybe drive it back to take out the 6-pin. But he gets a pair of 9s.
It's a good starting hand. Haven't seen the flop yet. We're only 2 boxes in.
Yep.
Mike Erickson with 27. 9-pin advantage early.
Only 4, but he gets that piece of wood right behind the head pin. Definitely going to help him carry.
That's a definite helper. You always worry about the 5-pin on that shot, and having that wood in front of it really helps.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'd like to see that one again. How did that jump in front?
Looks like the head pin went around, but the ball ended up clipping the cap of that wood that we thought was going to be a helper, and just pushed it right away. Ooh, just an 8.
With the 8.
Mike, lane 2, looking to rebound. And gets a good break. Good working ball. Leaves the 1-2-8.
It is a good break, especially with the wood on the left-hand side. Not the one in the front necessarily, but the one in the back is going to help guide that 2-pin into the 8 if you can get there. Ooh. Well, helps if you hit the first one, but
just ram those 2 right back.
And a 10 box.
It's a good 10. So he'll be at 45 through 4.
So Danny, with an opening here in the third and fourth frames. Danny in the pocket. Drop 7, leaves the triangle on the left, the 2, 4, 5.
Yep, took out those 7 and 8 pins on the last second there. Otherwise, it was going to be the cluster left, which is a much more difficult shot.
And he makes it.
Excellent.
Good shot for Dan. Looking to follow that up again here on lane 2.
Yeah, that's a timely one against a couple of open boxes and when you're chasing a few pins. Good for the confidence early in the match.
Another good ball. That was looking like it was going to be a rough break.
That was an identical ball, DC. That really
head pin
did.
Came off the wall and out of the heavens to take out 2 more.
2-4-7. Gonna have to make it clean.
And whoa! That 7-pin's hit, but it won't go down.
Wow, really? It's gonna wiggle all day.
10 bucks here ties the match.
Ooh. The thing's still moving. That sounds terrible. Mike Erickson on 1 with a 1-pin.
Oh, wow. That's brutal.
In a 1-pin match, that's especially brutal. 4, 5, 7, 9.
Nothing to help you.
Nope.
Well, you either pick the 4-pin or the 5-pin. Tries the 4-pin.
That's a good bit at it.
See if you can work this out for a 10 bucks.
Yeah.
It'll be a good 10 out of that lead.
Yes, it would. Force your opponent to mark to take the lead. Especially out of that mess.
Oh, held on to that one a little too long, and resulted in an 8-box.
So that'll be 53 for Mike Erickson.
Oh, swipe that pin at the last second.
Much better break this time. Just a 7-pin.
Yeah, got the nice splash down on that one.
Is that we're going to get out of the way, or is it going to? It's going to stop right in front. Well, it's actually not terrible. It's like you play the shot like the wood ain't even there. It should still carry.
I'd still almost rather it wasn't there.
You always would rather have nothing in front. But he could probably kiss the right wood if he can get by and still make it. Yep, there it goes.
Kicks it off the wall. It's a good shot.
Well done for Mike. Gets a good spare in the 6th.
Put him at 63 in a ball.
Dan, lane 1. Ooh, half forced left. Well, the good news is he's opposite an 8-box through this frame, so he can work it out to a 9 or better. He'll be no worse for wear. Looking to grab the 3 on the right and see if he can get some bonus pins on the left. Ooh, that's not what he wanted to do. Just a 5. Well, still only a 4-pin lead for Mike. And wants to respond with a mark of his own.
Wasting no time, and he did find the pocket, but another tough leave. He's got the 3, 6, 7, 10.
Well, if Dan makes this, he'll feel better.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Great bit.
Gets the 3 on the right. Not able to send that 3-pin all the way over. And he gets a good 10. So Mike looking to take an early, well, a bigger lead here with a good fill. And see if he can string a couple marks together. Put a stranglehold on the match. Big ball here for Mike.
Ooh. Off to the right, but all things considered, he's got a decent lead with the 1, 2, 8, and 10.
Does grab a 10-pin lead through completed frames. Oh, what a shot! Plays the inside of the head pin. Head pin takes out the 10. Ball does the rest of the work. Beautiful shot.
Big fill ball here.
Good looking ball right in the pocket. Woo. Ooh. Well, that's not that bad considering that piece of wood's covering the 8-pin there.
Looks pretty good from here. 2 will get you 3, I think. Unless he gets very unlucky. Just put it on that 6-pin and give yourself a chance at it.
Yep. Not able to grab it, but he does get a good 17 fill. Or 7 fill, excuse me. Wants to clean this up. And a good 9.
So that'll put Mike Erickson at 95.
So Danny's got to respond, it appears. Just running out of boxes. Now that Mike threw up a couple of marks here. Oh, he gets a good break. Gets a great break. Leaves just a 1, 2.
That's huge. He's only 2 marks away here. Halfway back if he carries the 1, 2. Oh, he carries the 1. Ugh.
All important pinning. And he gets the 10.
Well, he's down 17 through 7, but the good news is he's opposite a 9-box. So if he can get one back right here.
Oh, good looking ball.
Splash down. Is the 10 going to go? 10 is not going to go. And unfortunately, the 7 is also standing.
Probably trying to play that left side of the woods, see if he can get some magic to happen. About a $9. So, Mike. Still with a 17-pin lead, 2 boxes to go. One mark will force Dan into a double strike situation. Anything less, Dan can win the match with $2.
So even up 17, it's never easy. He knows he needs a mark to force something to happen, and
Why he throws to the left?
Ooh.
better second ball, a little unlucky.
Has some homework to do here. Well, ideally wants to get as many as he can.
Happy with a 9 box.
And will he get the 10? He does.
10.
Big 10 for Mike.
Bank was open on that one.
Sure was.
So that'll put Mike at 105. In the 10th.
Ooh.
Again, he's off and
Working ball. Gets a
great break.
Gets a great look at a spare here. Gets the 7-pin. Couple pieces of wood out in front. Shouldn't be a problem. Right at the 7. Ooh, he ends up hitting that wood. It was a one spot almost. Yeah, exactly, Rich. Well, that leaves a door wide open for Dan.
That's absolutely correct, and that makes for an interesting couple of boxes here. I know Dan's missed a couple, and he's had a couple of tough breaks, but
yep,
a couple of marks here, and
Dan's chomping at the bit here. Probably knows he caught a break on that last box.
Certainly.
Love to make Mike pay for it. Ooh.
Gonna have to make a tough one to start, or else he'll need a double in that 10th. He's got the Caleri left.
Oh, will it go? Oh, everything but that 9-pin.
And the 10.
And a $10.
I hope is not lost. He's got to throw a strike here, though. Anything less in the match will go to Mike Erickson.
Oh, what a pretty ball. Not able to get the strike in. Oh, man. Once again, he gets 2 pieces of wood out in front. Oh, yeah, he's able to convert that, but it's too little, too late.
Yep, of course they go now. You know how that goes, fellas. Not for a lack of effort, anyway.
Definitely not.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There's the strike.
Well, still an impressive finish for Danny, but unfortunately for Danny, Mike was able to get a few more marks and finish with a 115 to his 108.
That cherry pin that he had, the 1-2 back in the match.
Yeah, back in the.
I thought he was going to convert that, and I thought he hit it well. And we come down to 7 pins at the end of the day, so that one mark could have changed everything, and as usual.
That's Candlepin for you, and we'll be back to talk to our bowlers right after this. Welcome back to New England Candlepins here. You just saw a good match between Dan Legge and Mike Erickson. Now, Dan, it seemed a little off your game at times. You put a couple good ones in there. Really looked like the match was in the 7th frame when you had the 1-2 and you were not able to convert.
Yeah, I really thought I had that one. I thought I had it on the outside. It just didn't go. But overall, I wasn't throwing a great ball until the end of the finish when I started following through, and then it was too late at that point. So it was still a good match, just wish I threw a better ball. And that's about it, you know. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's the nature of these one-string matches. But we do have a consolation prize for you, $75 for your efforts today. And we'll see you hopefully our next tournament. Richie?
Thanks, Dave. I'm here with your winner, Mike Erickson. Mike, you had a couple of really clutch marks in the 6th and the 7th. The match was within 4 pins, excuse me, at the time. And you made a really good shot in the 7th. That was going to be fun to watch. I'm sure we'll see it on replay there. So that was a really nice job out of you. What are your thoughts going into the next match?
Gotta keep the nerves down. You know, holding on to the ball too long, just gotta let it go. Dan's a very good bowler. Great match. I love bowling against him. So it's been a pleasure.
Yep, you got that right. Dan is an awesome bowler, and that was a great match. And we'll be back after these words. And welcome back to New England Candlepins. In our second show of our second show, Mike Kustak.
Of our second show.
So many shows. Mike sat in with us a couple of times co-hosting. It's nice to have you back bowling. Mike, how you been bowling?
I've been bowling all right. It's good to be back. I'm excited to be here, take on Johnny Blais, a young up-and-comer. Coming in as the underdog, but I'm going to try and do what I can. You know, I'm the 14 seed, he's the 3 seed, and, you know, we'll see what we can do.
Well, we've seen a lot of upsets here in New England Candlepins over the course of history. Dave, say something to Johnny, will you?
As Kustak said, Johnny Blais is our number 3 seed. Johnny, how you feeling?
I feel pretty good today. Yeah, nice weather out. It's nice and warm. Had plenty of time to loosen up, so.
Everything's really good too, by the way.
And how you feel with your game right now?
Pretty decent. I've been bowling well in the last few tournaments. Had a good roll off. Today's a different day, though. You know, you just gotta maintain your focus one day at a time, one match at a time. So that's all that matters. So
I couldn't agree more as a fellow bowler. All righty, we'll be right back to see these two fellows face off and see who's going to move on to our Elite 8 round.
And welcome back to New England Candlepin. I, with Dave, Chestico, and Richie Eric.
Yes, you are.
This matchup between Mike Kustak and Johnny Blais.
Kustak on lane 1. Whenever
Kustak
you
on
like.
lane 1, whenever you're ready, buddy.
This animal,
Kustak.
he just can't get ready. He can't get ready fast
He
enough.
is always
It's
ready to go.
Oh, you can go.
He's...
You can't stop him. We couldn't stop him if we tried, guys. You know this.
No.
He loves bowling.
He does.
He is an ultimate competitor. Looking to convert. Oh, plays it nice and high, runs it right down for a great start on lane 1 for Mike. Now I know why he was so eager to go.
Yeah, that was a quick spare. Rob, tell us a little bit more about Mike.
He has a 116 average with a high single of a 189 and a high triple of a 469.
Nice.
And he bowls out in Webster.
Oh, nearly converts. That tricky leave.
with the 10.
Good 10. Great start for Kustak. 28 for 2. Facing Johnny Blais.
Brings in Johnny Blais indeed. No stranger to the show. He has 10 appearances on the show. Great ball. Leaves a stubborn 5-pin.
9 and a wiggle.
Both John and Mike are Central Mass guys. John Blais also bowls duck pin. And he does it quite well, I might add.
Chooses to go outside on that wood. Converts it for a spare.
I've never bowled duck pin.
I've only bowled duck pin once, and it was at Fun Time in Holyoke. on a candlepin lane, of course. We threw a duck pin ball at the candlepins, and of course the ball returns weren't having it. So you had to go down into the pit and get the ball back and bring it back. And
Blais with the 9-drop.
I don't think I'd be too good at duck pin. My approach is a little too quick. I think DC, I think you'd be good at it.
Yeah, I did it once. And that was enough.
One and done. So Blais starts with 2 marks.
Yeah, my approach is unique. I don't know if I can do duck pin.
I mean, I wasn't terrible at it, but when I came back to Candlepin, I was doing a warm-up game for my league, and I legit was trying, and I rolled a 47 game.
Oh.
What?
47. And I was like, oh, man, I'm never doing that again.
I've seen you roll a 47 box.
Tough break there for Mike.
Leaves my favorite lead. It's pretty when it goes. Choosing, ooh, almost gets it.
Almost
on the
went
outside.
Now, I bowled 10 pin a couple of times, and when I went back to Candlepin, the first ball was a lob all the way to the masking unit.
I can imagine.
It's almost like holding a pebble.
Ooh. Tough $6.
So Kustak with 34.
Ooh, half Worcester.
Kustak taking his time. Zoning in. Oh. Bit unlucky there. Only took out the 1-9.
Yeah, you never like to hear that crunch.
No, we're looking to clean this up here. If you get the check mark right, you usually get more. Ooh. Well, he does get 3 out of it.
Wow, that's a strange 3 to get out of that.
It is.
The 5, 6, 10.
But
slid the 6 sideways.
Huge opportunity for John Blais. Already.
Sure is, yeah.
Already has a 1-pin lead plus a ball, and opposite a 6 and a 7 box.
He also has very cool shoes. Will the 2 fall? It will not, but there's wood right behind it, so I think this might be wired up if he hits it nice and flush. Hit the 2-pin right in the mouth and throw it right over.
Stay with the spare.
3 marks in a row to start the string by Johnny.
That's not terrible.
No.
Definitely not.
He's in the zone.
Back on the pocket.
Terrific ball. Tough break. 6, 7, 10.
Little lumber.
Yeah, nothing very good though, I don't think, Rob. Right hand side, maybe you try the red line, throw it off the wall, see if you can walk something over.
Oh! Well, you were right, Richie. Get something off that wall. Just jumped in front of that 7
He
pin.
certainly asked a question there. Happy with the 10 out of it. Throw 3 good balls and get out of there. It's a good job.
And the 10.
Gets that 7 pin to fall.
That was a cutesy 10 right there.
Sure was.
But he keeps his sheet clean.
Takes a big lead, 22 pins through 4 frames.
Still early yet, but Mike could use one right now. Oh, good ball.
Somehow that 10 pin fell down.
Who pulled the string on that 10 pin?
Fell out of nowhere.
He's got kind of a weird 2-pinner here, the 2-5. Not one you see too often.
Really wants to have it. It makes it look easy.
Nails it.
You're down 22, you want to take advantage of those leads when you get them. Kustak has been here before. He's a competitor. He keeps fighting. He doesn't care what the score is. Oh, as soon as he let it go, he shot it out mixed because he knew he was wayward, but he's going to be happy with 7.
Yep, he got what he was asking for. It looks like one to hit here, fellas. You got the 2 pieces of wood, and they look like they may be even touching, so if he hits that head pin, I think it's gone.
Oh. Just by. Wants to convert this for a 10.
I believe I faced Mike in one of the finals.
Yeah, that's right.
A few years ago.
Yep.
Terrific bowler.
So Kustak looking to bite into Johnny's lead here.
Boy, is he throwing a sweet
Johnny
ball or what?
Oh, gets that 10 pin to go.
Ooh.
When you're throwing a ball as nice as he is right now, you get those extra little breaks. You get that 10 pin to fall. When you're bowling tight, when you're struggling a little bit, maybe the 5-10 stays up. And there you go.
No doubter.
He goes outside again. He makes it.
Great way to take advantage of a break right there, which really wasn't a break. He's just throwing such a good ball that you kind of make your own breaks in this situation. 73 in a ball.
Will he get the mix? And he will.
He will get the mix. And DC, just like that, he's at 80 through 5. Now,
he's already. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you haven't tuned into previous episodes of New England Candlepins.
Oh. Almost converts that for a spare.
Yeah, we're just teasing.
And a 10 bucks. Johnny will actually increase his lead by a pin to 23. At this point, Mike back against the wall. Lays a good one into the pocket. Leaves the 7, 9, 10 piece of wood by the 9 pin. If he manages to get the 10 pin to go with it, I think he makes the shot. Oh, not able to get it to go. Super difficult shot. Bit of an unlucky break for Mike. And a 9 bucks.
So that's a 9 for Mike. And speaking of Mike's, there's a new book of Candlepin bowling coming out, and by goodness, it's already out. It's called Lunch with Tommy and Stasia. It was written by Mike Morin, the former host of the WNDS show, DC, Stars and Strikes. Rob, you remember it, I'm sure.
Yep.
And he's got a new book, and you can find it online. You can find it, and if you find Mike himself, he will be glad to sign it for you and share all of his Candlepin knowledge with you, because he's a far better host than I am. And I think DC and Rob, you would agree with that.
Oh, definitely.
Check out the book, 20 bucks. Learn everything you've never learned about Candlepin and everything that I've already forgotten. Check it out.
Kustak laid another great ball into the pocket during that book intro. Not able to get a leave again. So been unlucky for Mike. Those last 2 boxes. So at this point, Johnny looking to put the match away for good with a mark here in the next 2 frames.
Got the 3-pinner on the right, the 2, 6, 10. Got an excellent pace to the ball right now. Boy,
he is on target.
He really looks good.
Johnny Blais.
Kustak being a good sport as well there, cheering him on. And that's just like Mike. I've known Mike a long time.
Oh. Working ball. Drops 8, leaves the 1-3.
Got to appreciate that type of sportsmanship, you know?
Absolutely.
When you're getting your lunch handed to you, sometimes you just have to say, hey, you know what?
And he
Get it
converts
going,
that one.
You know? Kustak says, can we start over? That's awesome.
Where's that reset button?
Oh, goodness. Mike, oh, he gets that extra one to go.
Because of course, right?
Yeah,
you know?
that's now. He wanted that break 2 boxes ago. Well, he's got a piece of wood. Will he use it? He will. And there it goes.
Advantage.
Throw the triple, Mikey. And cleaning this up.
Ooh.
And a
The
9
9
box for a 110 for Mike Kustak. But Johnny Blais already has 118 with a fill and 2 boxes.
Four horsemen to the right. And he's off to the right.
Well, so far Johnny hasn't left the pin standing. Will he convert this for a 10? Ooh. Through 9, 132 with the box to go for Johnny Blais, and he will face Mike Erickson in our next round of Elite 8.
Oh. Did you hear that crunch?
Well, if you're gonna get that lead, this is when you want it.
That all too familiar sound.
Ooh.
And with 1 ball to go.
Might just go ahead and make this for good measure.
Sure. Nearly does.
He'll leave that pin.
So 141 for Johnny Blais against Mike Kustak's 110.
Fantastic bowling by Johnny Blais. He seemed to be all over it.
He sure did.
If he keeps that pace going, it's going to be a long day for everybody else.
Got that right.
And by that I mean a long season.
Yes.
A long season. Got to extend the period of time there. Rob, you want to take us out? Good.
And
we'll be back to our bowlers just after this.
And welcome back to New England Candlepins. I'm here with our runner-up today, Mike Kustak. Stacks.
What happened? What just happened?
I don't know.
I looked up and I was down 20.
Well, that's because Johnny Blais happened to you today, buddy.
Blais, you know, that's what's going to happen. You run into a Blais, fire.
That's right. And as always, you were a great sport, and you showed some great sportsmanship in encouraging him even to go for 150 at you. So,
yeah.
you know, that's right on brand for you, Mike. So
Thank you.
I appreciate that. And as a token of our appreciation, we've got a check for $75 for you, just for walking in the building. So we appreciate it. And
thanks for having me.
All right, buddy. Yep. We'll see you next time. Dave?
As Mike said, Johnny was just, you were on fire today. You were right in the pocket all match. You almost didn't leave a pin standing. Well done.
Yeah, felt good. I was loose right out of the gate. That's important. 1 game match is very important to get hot early, especially if the other bowler you know is pouncing right there. And I heard him cheering me on too, and I was trying to cheer him on, so it was a friendly match too. So.
Well, congratulations, and like I said, you were rolling a great ball. You got the highest score of the tournament so far with a 141, and hopefully, just Mike's luck, and hopefully you can carry that on into our Elite 8 match.
Yeah, that one's behind. Now it's another 1 game match. Got to focus on that.
All righty, that concludes our show for today, and we'll see you next time on New England Candlepins.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors, good folks just like you. Thanks for supporting Franklin TV. Thanks for watching.